Hey, what's up guys, Mjttt here, and welcome to episode 84 of my Journey to the Top series, and you might as well call me Mr. Inconsistent because I am not posting daily videos, and I'm very sorry for that. I've had a hectic weekend, well not hectic, just family over, stuff like that. I had football, a big game, a cup game in fact, sadly we lost 2-1 if anyone was interested, but I've been playing some FIFA, not a lot of it. I've kind of set myself away from FIFA. That's been the problem, that I have so many games on my mind that I can't focus in FIFA. I'm thinking about other games, and it has been difficult, but I have been thinking about my journey to the top as a sole series and where we're going to be taking it, guys, because I feel that the team is not putting performances that can challenge for the top four. And you see there we get a nice goal against Aston Villa. Benzia after a nice block, and then it just fell straight to him and he chips it over the keeper. No crossbars today, but Daniel gets injured. But to carry on with my point, I'm not sure whether this series is going to be continuing. I know you guys love this series so much. There's so much demand for it, but it comes to a point that we're like 7 seasons in now, and I don't know many of the players that we're playing against, and I feel like I'm going to give it this season, and if we're not in the Champions League, and not to say I'm going to I'm not giving up, but maybe I'm going to look to sort of start on a fresh platter, so maybe starting League 1 or something like that. I'm not totally sure. Just starting like the Spanish League. I'm not totally sure. Leave it up to you guys, but I have been thinking sort of around that, whether we're going to do another My Journey to the Top, or just going to go with a plain, another career mode. I'm not totally sure, but we'll have to wait and see how we do this season. And currently we're taking this game 1-1. Aston Villa scored a goal. Daniel got injured, which was kind of a bad move for us, because we have to put Mjttt back in the team, and he was not performing well last time he played. He pretty much threw a couple of games for us, and it was not performances that I wanted in this team. That's why he got dropped to the bench. Daniel come in, and we lost him for 4 months after that draw against Aston Villa. So not too good. Lateral collateral ligament damage, whatever. It's out for 4 months, but it's not going to be helping us at all towards this kind of chase to Champions League. We're really low down on the table. Not the best start I was thinking of, but obviously being on Legendary is a bit different this season. But no excuses. You got to fight hard. And as I made a point earlier, I have been sort of thinking about other stuff as well, other games that I want to play. And SimCity, I am looking forward to that game so much, seeing as I have a really beastie PC rig now. I'm really looking forward to that game individually from EA, but we're going to have to wait for that. That comes out on Friday, so you might not hear from me at all. I may be going rogue, nocturnal, but thinking about it, I've got a uni day on Saturday, so I might not get a lot of game time on that. But anyway, got Man City here, and in the league, it's going to be quite difficult. They set out a great team, pretty much their first team. We've gone in for a couple of their players. They're absolutely brilliant, but they put them 2 goals in, and then Christian Tello gets a finesse shot on the edge of the box. A great finish by him there. But Man City with Mjttt, he was a very nasty player to defend against. He was so all over the place. He's like a Luis Suarez, great dribbling ability, but we had to defend for our lives, and some great saves by Jack Butland to deny the Man City forwards. And David Silva's still alive. I can't believe he's still here. I'm sure he's like 29 in real life, but they weren't very close. Butland doing some nice saves there. And God, we were lucky to even stay in this game to where we were. And you see that chance there. How did they not finish that? And how did Jack Butland even get that, like, pretty much grasp it round his hand in the, like, milliseconds that he had? And Casemiro makes a great run from centre defence midfield, just runs straight up there and scores a goal for us. And I was like, what is he doing there? Where is Benzia? I ain't got a clue. But it doesn't matter, because we picked up the goal, and from there we managed to hold out for a 2-2 draw, which I was very pleased with, against Man City as well. But we've drawn our last two games. I'm not sure about the other results from previous episodes, but we're drawing quite a few games here, and I don't know whether it's sort of the composition of this team, of having a formation which is not very attacking, more defensive mind, seeing as we're getting absolutely destroyed by teams. But you see there, we got close. There was an offside decision in the last kick of the game. He was sort of offside. It was so minuscule, I couldn't even tell myself. And it ended up being a 2-2 draw. So I was happy about that against Man City and all their money power. But we have money power as well in ourselves. But we had a game against Fulham in the league as well. And this game, Fulham did not pose a single threat against us. They only had one shot on target. They had nothing at all to shout about. And we really needed to go on the attack. The ball was in the midfield quite a lot of this game. Not a lot of chances for us. You see there, that was their only shot that managed to get through our defense. And Casemiro gets forward here again. He's got a great shot power. I don't know what it's at, but damn, these shots are very fast. But Rodias Ramirez trying to get that header in, a great reflex save from Stockdale. But it did end up in another draw for us, and that did not help towards what we were going for. And it's just not what we want. And you see there, we're 13th in the table, and that's why I'm sort of thinking about, it's going to take 2 seasons to at least get into the Champions League and have a shot. I would love to have a shot at getting just getting into the Champions League, but it's the fact that we're struggling to get there, and it takes 2 seasons to get into the Champions League and start playing it. And if we get into it this season, we're probably going to be finishing season 8. But if we don't, we're going to be waiting another couple of seasons for possibly Champions League. And I know you guys love this series, but there comes a point where players, it just doesn't feel realistic anymore. I felt like the game against Swansea, where they had miniature defenders and I had Pack on, it just felt like they were heading everything away. I don't know whether there's some sort of scaling to this. It just didn't feel realistic at all, and none of the players I knew pretty much. It was kind of annoying, but this man here, Traore, is some sort of god in this game. Rodias Ramirez just gets absolutely smited by him and just gets absolutely destroyed. I don't know what's going on with Traore. I don't know how we not picked him out ourselves. But he's a great forward who has absolutely tormented us over the past few seasons. Now, I play my second team. No one from the first team managed to get through except for Rodias Ramirez. And this game was something that just wasn't pleasing to watch. It was kind of like watching when Liverpool playing the League Cup or something like that. It just doesn't look nice. When we played against Oldham, we got bashed by them. It's not exactly similar, but it feels like we could have gone out and won this possibly, but we didn't, and that means we're out of the cup. And from that result, I was feeling slightly that I might be getting the sack, lads, because I haven't won a cup in ages. Seeing as the money that I've had, the players that I've sold, the players that I've brought in have not done their job properly, it seems like there could be a possible sacking here. Even though they wanted mid-table this season, I'm not totally sure. What do you guys think? Should I be sacked? I saw that the York City job in real life was done, and I was thinking, I think I'm the man for the job, but it doesn't seem like I am here. So anyway, guys, I'm going to have to leave the episode here. Thank you guys so much for no sort of moaning or anything. Oh yeah, come on, where's the new episode? I really appreciate that. I know you guys are so patient, and I thank you guys so much. But anyway, guys, I'm going to close off the episode here. So guys, please like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.